Hey miners, Mining King here. Today we're going to be talking about Neoxa and Flux Labs. But before we get into that, here's a word from our sponsor. Flux Pools would like to announce a new weekly lottery for loyal miners that support the project. As you might already know, Flux Labs is operated by people from the Flux team. Our goal is to provide a safe and transparent mining experience. While the Flux project does not take directly from the pool, we do give a portion of our fees back to the Flux project because we understand that the project and the miners are what make this pool possible. Flux has given away nearly 5,000 Flux a month back to miners, and they have decided to reward even more miners during this time of uncertainty. The new weekly Flux lottery gives 5 lucky miners $50 each in Flux every week with 95% uptime required. There are 11 months remaining in this program and replaces the $1,000 in Flux monthly giveaway. All mining and parallel asset fees are waived until October 5th. This is on top of their weekly loyalty program. The giveaway prize will be sent directly to the mining address and nowhere else. Please do not mine directly to an exchange. Your rewards may be lost as a result. Please check out Flux Pools for a great place to mine. Okay, guys, we're over here at neoxa.net, and you guys can find this over here at their webpage here. I think this is pretty important with things moving forward, right? If you guys want to read the whole document, this whole post by any, you guys can. It's pretty interesting. So if you guys haven't heard yet, Neoxa has partnered with Flux Labs. So this is pretty critical moving forward. So let's get into this. So we are excited to announce that Neoxa has partnered with Flux Labs. This will help bring more utility to proof of game and a better functioning node network, right? That they are currently compiling test images to bring proof of game functionality to servers hosted by our community through Flux. So this will be really cool. I don't know if you guys have seen over at the node marketplace that there's like different nodes you can run for like Ravencoin and Caspa and pre-search nodes. There's all different kinds of nodes. They also have a marketplace for games, which is actually currently empty. So this is probably like a move by both Flux and Neoxa to try to get something in that marketplace, which I think is really cool that we could see the Neoxa proof of game run on Flux, the web 3.0 here. So very impressive stuff, right? Very nice. So for everyone out there, you will be able to launch Neoxa network nodes, on the Flux ecosystem. So it'll be pretty much, I assume, like the Ravencoin nodes. So you can launch a Ravencoin node on the Flux network. I think it costs you like 1 to 3 Flux a month to run this node, and there is no incentive value there. So it's like you will not be paid to run a node for Neoxa. It's just if you want to support the project or not. You know what I mean? That's going to be kind of up to you. And if you want to support them, it doesn't cost much to run a Ravencoin node, so I don't see it costing more than that. I think it's between like 1 and 3 Flux a month, which, with price appreciation, that could end up costing like a lot to host a node for them. So I wonder if the prices will adjust in the marketplace, for the to host like nodes and servers and things like that. You'll see here that they do say that they will be added to Zelcore. There is not a specific date and time, but it does say to do note that they are working on it, as fast as possible. There's not a set date yet, so I think it's kind of not up to them. It does show, I do like that they are moving to getting into Zelcore because I think that's a big move. I think that'll help bring more people because I know people, they just don't like how cumbersome the core wallets are. It's way more easier because people use their Zelcore to hold their Flux, their Ergo, all these different coins. So it just makes sense to be in something more mainline like that than a core wallet. That's just my 2 cents, though. It's going to help bring more people to their project and get more people participating in the project, which is good for them. Now, something to note, though, in this other, I guess this is like, you could say, an announcement. It does say that they are preparing to list on a new major exchange. It doesn't say when, but it does say that because of this, and the rules and regulation, I'm assuming it's going to be a KYC exchange, because it does state here that unfortunately this has caused us to add a 18 plus registration to Neoxa forum. For you to register your wallet to Neoxa, right? Because they essentially had to separate the Minecraft from Neoxa to not break the terms and conditions with Mojang or Microsoft or whatever you want to call it. I'm assuming the 18 plus registration is due to like financial stuff, you know what I mean, and having to do with anytime you have something to do with money or financial institutions, it's always 18 and above. So I'm assuming they're going to be trying to get listed on a KYC exchange, which is why they are making people be 18 years or older for the forum. But that's great news though. I think that will bring a lot of people to their project, which is what they're trying to do, and I think that's a good move by Neoxa. Now at the bottom here, this is where I think things get kind of like jumbled, right?
The GPU hanger. Misfit Mining and the Meter Box Company have partnered up to bring back the GPU hangers better than ever. The iconic Misfit Mining GPU hanger is now going to be PVC injection molded, making them stronger and more heat resistant than ever before. This project will be 100% community funded and produced once our goal is met. As a thank you for all your support, we are running a massive giveaway for the entire month of September, giving away over $7,000 in prizes like the iPolo V1 Mini, Mini Classic Plus, G1 Mini, tons of meter boxes, GPU hangers, and limited edition NFTs. Check out the new GPU hanger and enter this amazing giveaway. No purchase is necessary. You may also purchase additional items for even better chances to win. The GPU hanger contest is worldwide, extending through September 30th. Winners will be publicly announced on October 5th.
I'm questioning this right now. Like, are they going against their vision or their white paper here? So it says, since the start of Neoxa, we have always wanted to give proof of game servers the ability to add more rewards over the years. As with everything, things can change as time goes on. Neoxa will increase the proof of game rewards to 15% and will not increase again in the future. This change will happen in 2023. That's very interesting, right? Because in their first initial vision when they came out with this, it was actually supposed to switch roles, right? Right now, I think it's like 80% or something like that, or 85% is going to miners. The rest is going to proof of game, right? And then I think 5% goes to the developers or whatever. Eventually, the roles were supposed to be switched, where everything was mostly done through proof of game. That's just simply not the case here. They're saying, right, unless I'm misunderstanding that, it says that this will jump up to 15%, which is only a 5% increase, and that it will not increase again in the future, which means that they have indefinitely maybe gone back on what their initial vision was, which I wonder if maybe the proof of game and how that works will not give them, will not secure their network, which is probably why they're choosing to only do 15% and the rest to miners. So on a few side notes here, it does say from October, Neoxa will have in-game moderators on servers at all times. This has helped to combat exploiters and cheaters within the proof of game servers. So to me, this is like a really big concern, because before, when people cheated in servers, right, you just kind of get kicked and banned. Not a big deal. These people here can actively cheat and actually make like fiat money at the end of the day, right? Because you make Neoxa, you get your payout the next day. You go you go trade it for Litecoin or USDT or whatever over at TradeOgre, and then boom, you can just go sell that on an exchange and get your money, right? So people can actually cheat and make money. So I think this is definitely something that they have to do moving forward, that they have to have moderators on every single server monitoring it all the time, because you're talking about there's monetary value here and gains that people can get from cheating the system, which I'm sure has already been done, and probably people have slipped through the cracks 100%. But that just comes with playing games, that there's always going to be people, that do that kind of stuff, which sucks. The final announcement will be that Neoxa will also launch a Grand Theft Auto 5 server with proof of game enabled. So I believe that this is going to be the Grand Theft Auto 5 role playing kind of style game. And I know DJ Mines, he's really big into that. He really likes that. I'm not so sure that that's really my kind of game mode. I don't want to have to play a very certain way and be a certain role or get banned or something like that. I mean, I'll give it a try. I'll see what it's about, but I don't think that that's my type of gameplay that I like to do. So anyways, guys, I hope this video was informative. You guys could find this over at the Neoxa webpage. I just don't know if everybody's been checking out and looking into this. All right, guys, this is the Money King giving you the most hashes, and I'll see you next time.